today, and I want you to know, whether you're starting in this session or playing catch up, I highly recommend doing this process over and over again. So going back to technically day 2, because day 1 was all about the 11-11 portal, but going back to day 2 and really starting and doing these 4 days, day 2 through tomorrow, is an actual step-by-step framework that you use to manifest and alchemize. And so even when you finish tomorrow, I highly recommend everybody start over as many times as they need to do the different layers of this. Okay. And I also want to talk to you this morning before I get started in the teaching about 2 ways that I can support you after this is over. Number 1, if there was a ton of core beliefs coming up that you couldn't process or get through, I do have a do-it-yourself inner child workshop. It's normally $222, but for anyone who signed up for Abracadabra, it's $111. And I highly recommend that if you felt like there's so many core beliefs coming up that you were just like, I have nowhere to go, I don't know what to do, there's too much shit to deal with. Coming out in January, I also have a shadow play do-it-yourself course that'll do some integrative shadow work, and that will be $333. But my best container right now for continual support is my Quantum Creations membership site, which for $22 a month. Every week I do a teaching, and at the end of that, a short Q&A. And then every full moon, I do a powerful ritual, and all of that's included in Quantum Creations, as well as a Facebook group. And it comes with a 30-day money manifesting accelerator that used to be $111. Anyone who joins Quantum Creations gets that as well. And it's only $22 a month for continued support. So if any of those feel aligned, there will be more information in today's follow-up email and tomorrow's follow-up email with special discounts for those of you who are here. So today, no matter where you're at after yesterday, if you're feeling all the happy feels, if you're kind of like, oh, this is so heavy, today you're going to feel so much better by the end, because we are talking about how to move through and integrate new core beliefs. So I'm going to do a quick recap. On day 2, we really learned about our core beliefs, what they were, how they showed up, how to feel them, how to hold those feelings within ourselves. And then yesterday, we really learned how to observe what that human algorithm was teaching us. We looked at all of the different data that we could gather about what feels good to us, what doesn't feel good. We started questioning everything, okay? And that means that source, universe also probably created for us opportunities so that we could see what still holds our power in the form of triggers or harder feelings or harder thoughts inside of your mind, okay? So today, not only are you going to continue that process to call your power back from all of the triggers that still hold power, the experiences that still hold power, but today you're going to learn how to simultaneously build new pathways. So there's a couple tangible things that I'm going to recommend everyone start doing right now, today. I want everybody, if they have the ability, to end their showers with a 3-minute ice shower, or the coldest you can possibly get the water. And as you shower in the cold water, breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth, I like to hold my hand and heart if it's really cold, and just letting yourself know, I can do this. I'm safe. My body's okay. This is just a sensation. Okay, that's number 1. And then number 2, dry brushing your lymphatic system. And there's a girl who explains it really well on YouTube, and I'll put that link in the replay. But when you get out of that cold shower, dry brushing your lymphatic system is going to stimulate that so new neural pathways can develop as we're doing this work. Those are 2 physical things that you can do every day, that if you do nothing else, if you're like, Nikayla, I cannot think positive today, that's okay. Just take a cold shower. Just take some big deep breaths and dry brush your body, and let those physical steps be enough. Okay. So Raise your hand if you're excited to feel some goodies. I know I am. So I'm going to teach you what we're going to be doing and how we're going to be doing it. And then at the end, I'm actually going to guide you into a lighter meditation that's going to help you really, really tune into the magical part of you, okay? So I want everyone to sit with me for just a minute with your feet flat on the floor and get as straight as possible. Take some big, deep breaths. And if you're sitting on the floor, that's okay too. Big, deep breaths. And I want everyone to close your eyes. And as you close your eyes, I want you to allow yourself to only see the darkness. Only see black or void in front of you. And breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. And keep doing this and as you listen to my instructions. When I tell you to, I'm going to have you open your eyes. And when you open your eyes, I want you to open your eyes as if every single thing that you see, that you smell, that you feel is brand new, is something you've never in your life seen before. I want you to look at your hands with awe and wonder. If there's a book or a phone next to you, I want you to be perplexed and excited about this gadget in front of you. If your shirt's a certain color, I want you to look at that shirt as if the only color you have ever seen is the non-existence of color. Big deep breath, and on the count of 3, open your eyes. 1, 2, 3. Get excited about what's in front of you. Get excited about the clothes you're wearing. Get excited about the dexterity of your fingers and toes. Big deep breath. I think it's really easy to forget what a blessing life on earth is. And we're always going to want more. We're always going to want better, and that's okay. We deserve more and better and good. But even in your hardest times, there's something to appreciate. Even if it's just the smile of a stranger or the way the snow's falling on the mountain. We have the ability as humans to perceive that. Do you know how much conscious energy it takes to project the things you see before you? And yet here you are looking at a screen at another human who's in a different state, maybe in a different country. Wow. The clothes you're wearing are thousands and thousands and thousands of threads of fabric, all woven together in a pattern so that you can have a shirt. Doesn't mean there's not hard stuff. It doesn't mean there's not unappealing aesthetics in the air. It just means there's also some really, really magical shit. And that's what I choose to focus on. It doesn't mean it doesn't hurt. I definitely cried my eyes out this morning, and I let myself feel it, and I let myself be with it. And I did the exact process I'm teaching you. And then I let myself get excited. I remembered that I was alive. And more than even being alive, I remembered all of these beautiful senses that I have here. All of the emotions that I am able to feel as a human, even if some of them are hard. But when we are in exaltation, when we are in the field, There's one emotion ever that we get to experience, and that is the frequency of love. But here on earth, we get to experience all of it. We get to experience sorrow and heartbreak and fear and doubt and beauty and excitement and pleasure and bliss. And it's all okay. And it's all magic and it's all energy. So why are we talking about this as we're trying to manifest better? Because in order to receive more, we have to be in awe and wonder and appreciation for what we do have. If you're trying to manifest a new car and you're constantly complaining about the one you have, you're not going to create a new car, because the vibration that you're putting out there is, I don't like this, this, and this. If you want a healthy, vibrant body and all you're focused on is all the ways that your body doesn't serve you, you're not going to create a better one. If you want more wealth and all you're focused on is what you don't have and what you haven't created yet, and that's what you'll be with. And that's why this process is so important. That's why we're honoring our feelings and we're learning how to call our power back. We're not bypassing them. We're not pretending they don't exist. We're actually looking at them and facing them so that they can dissolve into something new. That's why yesterday I talked about how you can simultaneously experience joy and pleasure and grief and heartbreak at the same time. But we can't create new if we stay stuck in the same thought patterns. Even going for a drive can change everything. When you drive, you actually move through all of the energy of each place that you pass through, whether at house or car or traffic site. So going on a drive, if you're feeling really stuck and stagnant, and just breathing or listening to music shifts your energy. But we have to find some way to break up the same mental tracks that we've stayed stuck in forever and ever and ever. And we have to make a choice to create something new for ourselves. Right now, everybody, again, give me a big smile. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Let your ribs open up a little bit. We just created change. It's that simple. And I know there's those days when it's like, how am I supposed to create this wealth? I don't even want to get out of bed today. Cool. Smile. If the only thing you do is smile for 5 seconds, you've done your job, and that's enough. And then the next day, maybe you smile a little longer and you put on your favorite perfume. Or maybe you smile a little longer and walk around the neighborhood. And that's enough too. But even the standards we've set for ourselves in success and health and life and wealth are ever evolving. And so we can get to these places of stagnation or plateaus. And all we have to do is find a way to break up the energy. Do the rage ritual, let yourself smile, take a cold shower, take a nap, and then wake up or come back into life with one more positive thought, something you're in awe of, something you're in wonder with. And that's our task for today. Tomorrow, we're going to get into future creation. That's how we're going to end this masterclass. But today, we're focusing on the most powerful energy in mankind, which is the present moment. Everything happens in the present moment. We create tomorrow with today. That's why tomorrow can never exist. If you think about the word tomorrow, it can literally, it doesn't exist. There is no day that is tomorrow. Because by the time we get to it, we're here. We shape our tomorrows, our next weeks, our next years, our next months with everything we think and feel and create today. So I want everyone, as you go into this meditation, to make the commitment to be here now. Put your feet or butt firmly on the floor. If you're laying down, lay flat in your bed and let yourself sink into the surface. Feel yourself here on earth, knowing all of your divinity and all of your energy surges through you. And knowing that in this moment right now, nothing is wrong. Straighten out your head, open up your heart, close your eyes for me as we take some big, deep breaths. Every breath you take, sinking deeper and deeper into the present moment. Breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. Feel the eyelashes caress your cheek. Feel the subtle pressure of your eyelid over your eyeball. Feel the skin on your body. And as you allow yourself to be here in this present moment, I want you to envision yourself walking down a beautiful forest path. And I want you to feel the warm sun caressing you. I want you to feel the breeze caressing your skin. Tune in to the wild unknown. I want you to feel at your center a beautiful ball of yellow. And this ball of yellow gets warmer and bigger and warmer and bigger. And allow this beautiful yellow ball to become as large as our sun, overtaking your entire body, your entire room. Breathing in this warmth, this radiance. Feeling a deep connection with our Earth Mother. I ask you to sit in the silence for the next minute and listen to the voice of your own soul, to the beat of your own heart, to the vibration of your own energy. The time is yours. And as this moment with yourself, your source, comes to an end, breathe back into the warm, radiating sun at your center, repeating after me, I am always safe when I turn within. I am always safe when I turn within. I am always safe when I turn within. Bringing all of this energy and love back into your present moment as you open your eyes and find your center here. And as you're here in this energy, I want you to find 3 things around you. And I want you to feel into the gratitude for these 3 items or people or experiences. Allow the energy of appreciation to move through you. And with a big smile on your face, letting yourself feel the excitement for all that you have, repeat after me. More, please. Beautiful job, you guys. Beautiful job. If you can learn to come back to the present moment, as you observe the things that harden your energy and soften your energy, and as you call your energy back from those things that don't serve you, as it's moving through you and you're creating these new thought patterns like we learned yesterday, the next step is deep appreciation. And it's not made up appreciation either. It's true excitement and wonder. It's going back to that radiating, warm sun moving through you. It's looking around you in awe and allowing yourself to experience joy and excitement about the little things. It's grabbing your kids' hands and dancing in the kitchen or calling a friend to tell them a joke. It's all these little nuances that make up the complexities of this beautiful life we're creating. And as we stand in awe and wonder in the present moment, we do get to create more, because what we're telling the universe is, I am happy right now. And the only thing in the whole world our higher self and the universe wants is us to experience joy and grace. So as we tune into those feelings of excitement and love and ecstasy, and we say, more please, we're just saying what our energy has already said. I really enjoy this, and I'd like to continue experiencing this energy. I'm open to seeing all of the blessings around me. I truly understand that life is happening for me and not to me. I think that a lot of us in this society are constantly striving for our destination. But I found, especially this last year, that the destination is meaningless if you haven't enjoyed the journey. And you have to be able to enjoy each little present moment, excitement, feeling, sensation, and use it to your advantage. Life is really short in these human vessels. And I want to tell you, I'm going to recap a story for you that I read this week. When you think about what happens at your funeral, people celebrate you. They talk about you. They look at all your pictures and tell you all the things that they loved, and they cry and they mourn. They go and they eat and they continue to cry and mourn or celebrate whatever type of community you have around you, right? And then maybe they take a couple days off work. They let themselves grieve. They let themselves feel. Maybe they get into counseling. They do whatever, right? Then a week goes by. A month goes by. And you're not talked about as much. You're not celebrated as much. You're not remembered as much. Because their life still goes on. Your job replaces you. Your kids go back to work. Life goes on. But we've put so much of ourselves on hold for these people whose life still goes on. We've hidden so many parts of ourselves. And here we are gone, and they're still doing their thing, which is exactly what you're supposed to do. But what a waste while we were here, living for other people who have their own life to live. I don't know about you, but I want to live a life of celebration for me. I want to feel every single emotion for me. I want to dance in the kitchen with my kids for me. Because I know that everything I do out of love is for me, and it's for you, and it's for the world, truly. And as each and every one of us does that, this world becomes a fuck ton of a happier place than it was when we're all trying to live for each other. Be in awe and wonder of yourself and this life you've created, this life you're creating. Do the things that make you happy. When you follow your bliss, when you follow your joy, that's what you create more of. All the shoulds, woulds, couldas, leave them aside. All the what ifs, leave it aside. I live my life by even if, not what if, even if. Even if this happens, I will still smile. Even if this happens, I will still thrive. Even if this happens, I will still celebrate. Not what if. Because I choose how I respond to my life for me. So come back to the present moment. Look around you. Look at what feels good. Look at what isn't serving you. Choose more of the good. Choose less of the bad. Let yourself smile more. Let yourself dance in cold showers and skip down the street and feel your emotions fully. And as you stand on wonder and gratitude of everything you have in this present moment and beyond, then you'll truly, truly be living. And it's from that joy and excitement and alchemized energy that we get to create the tangibleness of what we see in our minds with our eyes closed. And that's what we're going to dive into tomorrow. Today, be in awe of the present moment. Live for yourself fully. Continue to notice and call back your energy with the process we learned yesterday. And tomorrow we're going to bring it all together to create something really, really, really special. So thank you for listening today. I'm going to stop this here and ask questions. Thank you for all of you replay listeners. We'll be back tomorrow.